After the Pope kissed this baby, it changed the course of her entire life for the better. The family of a Philadelphia girl who was declared tumor-free 3 years after receiving a kiss from Pope Francis has donated $50,000 to the hospital that assisted in her recovery. Gianna Mascantonio, who was kissed by Pope Francis while suffering an inoperable brain tumor that kept her in hospice for the first 6 months of her life, is getting ready for preschool. There are moments in everyone's life, no matter how short, that will stick with them for the rest of eternity. And Gianna was one such girl. Gianna had been diagnosed with a rare BLOOD disorder and a malignant brain tumor. And thanks to her devout Catholic parents, she was lucky enough to receive the kiss of life, which saved her. Mascantonio's story originally went viral in 2015 when she was hoisted up by a member of the Swiss Guard during the papal visit so he could kiss her. Pope Francis was unaware that Mascantonio had been diagnosed with histiocytosis, which was causing a potentially fatal brain tumor to grow on her brain stem. However, tests taken after her visit revealed that her tumor was almost unnoticeable. Joey Mascantonio vividly recalls the moment his young daughter Gianna saw Pope Francis in Philadelphia, as it was something that almost never occurred. Mascantonio had been enjoying a Saturday morning at his suburban house with his wife Kristen and their 2 daughters just hours before the Pope's motorcade passed along Market Street to hundreds of thousands in downtown Philadelphia. That is until they had gotten a call from a friend, Donnie Asper, an FBI agent who was tasked with guarding the Pope's path along with hundreds of other security personnel, telling them to head downtown as quickly as they could. He had acquired passes for them to see the Pope. The chance to visit the head of the church was more than just a dream for Mascantonio and his wife Kristen, who were both devoted Catholics. They had long wished for Pope Francis to bless their daughter Gianna, who has juvenile xanthogranuloma, a highly uncommon blood condition that affects less than 5 kids in the United States each year. Gianna was 15 months old when she was diagnosed with a brain tumor and underwent 8 surgeries as well as multiple rounds of chemotherapy at Philadelphia Children's Hospital. Doctors had warned the family that she would probably not make it and recommended her parents to cherish the time they had left with their infant daughter. Mascantonio first opposed attending the demonstration due to her illness. He feared that Gianna's illness would only become worse among the crowds because her immune system had been so compromised by the treatments. But the choice to leave was made at his wife's and the physician's urging. After the Pope delivered his message at Independence Hall, the family arrived at the spot near the iconic James S. Byrne Courthouse on Market Street. Mascantonio claims he waved Gianna as far as he could to draw the attention of Philadelphia police and FBI officers, who had been alerted by Asper, to allow the Pope's convoy to pass. Domenico Gianni, the chief of the Pope's security, saw Mascantonio holding Gianna above his head and seized her when the Pope's car passed. The pontiff leapt forward to give Gianna a head kiss and to give her his blessing as she was being presented to him. Mascantonio remarked, "It was the luck of the draw. We think it was unquestionably a divine moment, however, the feeling of euphoria at the time would pass quickly. Gianna still needed to undergo 2 chemotherapy sessions, and an MRI would reveal if they were effective or not." 6 weeks after her encounter with the Pope, Gianna's MRI findings were finally released. Mascantonio said that the scans revealed a considerable reduction in the tumor size. He claimed that the tumor essentially resembled a blush on the screen. It was almost undetectable. He claims that the progress had completely astonished the family. Although the tumor had not fully disappeared, the prognosis had been life-altering. The doctors then told the family that there was a high chance that Gianna would probably survive. The news was surreal for her parents, who, according to Mascantonio, had prepared their daughter's burial in advance of what they believed would be her unavoidable premature demise. The miracle on Market Street was thus named by some family and friends, who credited Gianna's extraordinary transformation to the kiss she had received from Pope Francis. Mascantonio, however, did not believe that Gianna was miraculously saved or healed by the Pope's kiss. Mascantonio declared, "The kiss was God's work, that's for sure. But the miracle was him granting us a way to get in touch with the medical professionals who ultimately made a significant contribution to saving Gianna's life."